Hi. Hey. Hello. How you doing? What's up? Hope everybody's having a good day. Coleman. Another very fast Alacritus adventurer time. Coleman, congratulations on being today's Alacritus adventurer. 17th time. Desiree, you were right there. You were right there. Lady Iron, good morning. Hello, Koro. My music is much more chilled today. I hadn't really been prepared. I've yet to take down the Halloween decorations, as you can see. But I decided I wanted some more chill music today. Koro, Lutz is primed, wet, and ready for a Friday rant. Let's get after it. Thought I was locked on for today. Today for the adventure. Nope, denied. Saw we. Did the honk work? It probably did, right? I was not in here. I was brewing me some coffee in my pug mug. There it is. Yes, the honk worked. Also had thought I had a chance of beating my record, but it was still longer. Today is Baldur's Gate 3, and yes, Koro's brokenhearted. Because Koro hates Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, it's the next game I'm going to be rolling credits in, so I need to get back to it. Well, it actually may not be the next game I roll credits in. I think the next game I roll credits in ever will probably be Ravenous Devils. I've been playing that off stream. Because the gameplay loop it's catchy. It's a catchy gameplay loop. It really is. So I've been playing that. But the next game we roll credits on stream will likely be Baldur's Gate 3, and I need to make sure I'm getting after it, you know? It's not going to play itself. I wish I hadn't said that. But it is true. It's not going to play itself. So sweet, why whack? Doesn't Coleman have anything better to do? What do you mean? What does that mean? I like the chill. I'm sleepy. I'm sweepy. Are you in the office currently, Koro? Okay, I'll leave. What is the command for the record? There are a couple. There's fast rank. That will tell you the times. I think... yeah, and then there's fast rank all as well, which tells you regardless of person. So you can get everybody's fastest individual times, and then the fastest, of everybody. And Coleman's got a pretty good lock on that. Let's see, out of the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half of the top 10 right there. Yeah, better than beating his own record. So today's was what, second all time? Man. Just ahead of Kirk's, which was just, what, yesterday or 2 days ago? So, and then to get the number of firsts, I think it's exclamation firsts? Is that right? I think so. The pretty mugs. Yeah, this mug is really pretty. Especially when you see the other side. Right? Oh my gosh, bud. It is. It sure is. Yeah, now I'm trying to remember what is this here? Lutz loves a pug. I do love pugs. Is it first? That's how many times that's how many times you've been Alacritus Adventurer. Isn't there first rank? That tells you who's first today. Yeah, today's Alacritus Adventure. I gotta remember, there is a leaderboard for the number of redeems too. Let's just look at the code. It's easy. Welcome to the home of the hung lunch. What? Excuse me? The hung lunch. Jeez. Didn't mean to distract. No, you're good. I mean, dude, I didn't have, it's not like I had anything that I was discussing that I was like, oh, I really got to tell you guys about this. And now I'm kind of curious. I can't remember. Oh, it's just called First Rank. There it is. There you go. There's the leaderboard. So, oh, we still don't even have 10 unique Alacrious Adventurers yet. Dang. There you go. I knew there was a leaderboard. That's why I got to get this thing documented, and I will. It's probably going to be documented on. It's going to be a bit before it is documented, though. I suppose I could just make a Ko-fi post, and then have that link be like, you know, you do like exclamation commands, and it says here are all the commands you can do. Because I think putting it in a message, there's going to be too many. I mean, just for first and the quest logs, there's like 10 commands. Not to be confused with the 10 commandments, you know. Jezreel, how dare you, right? I should be spanked. Just saying. Oh, gosh. Not responsible for that spank leads to. My husband is asleep. Nobody tell. Mrs. is pregnant. No, she is not. Luke's about to tell us how Mrs. is pregnant and Jezreel. What about the ranks, though? No, that is not. Yeah. I have something super, super important to tell you guys. Oh, wait. Yeah, by the way, I have some commands we can talk about. No. Yeah, I think that would be that'd be a tough situation. I think she would legitimately weep. So I was excited. Truth be told, I think she would legitimately weep. Yeah. It is not in the plans for now. We'll leave it at that. It's not in our plans. But any hoozles. Yeah, so how's everybody doing today? it's not, I'm not trying to like change the combo or anything. I'm just I realized for some odd reason I had a bit of a tough time falling asleep last night. I was like, I woke up this morning, I'm like, man, why am I just kind of dragging butt right now? And I remembered I didn't really get to sleep very well for some reason last night. It didn't even seem like any obvious reason. I was laying in bed and getting tired, and then all of a sudden I kind of had like this slight burst of energy, and I didn't fall asleep for another like half hour or more. So, and I don't really know why. Needs to be a delicate decision. Made Lady Ghost wait 4 years because I wasn't ready. Didn't want to resent them right off the bat. Can I ask, Ghost, how old were you when your first was born? Well, okay. How old were you when you became a father? Like, I don't know why I worded that so stupidly. Today's great working from home. Nice to hear. You got any weekend plans? How's Jin been? Ginny is like, she is resentful. Not resentful, but she's just like, she's really hating her food right now. She is very interested in eating, like that much I can tell, because I started getting her food together and she's like dancing all over the place. And then we set the food down and she kind of just like eats a little bit of it. So it's dog food. It's like a prescription dog food. Because she was having issues with like gastrointestinal stuff. So we had to get this, what the vet recommended. And it did help a lot. But anyway, it's this dog food. Then we put warm water on it. And then from there, we mix some wet dog food on top just to add some flavor. We just used to just be water and she would eat it up. At a certain point, she decided she doesn't like it anymore. And so we added the canned food as like an additive to hopefully entice her to eat it. And that's been working until pretty recently. Now she's just like, I don't want it. She just really, really hates this food. But she loves the canned food. Loves it. Just doesn't like it when it's on the other food. So that part's been really weird. Like this morning, she just didn't. Yeah, hate when they don't eat, and it's such a weird thing for her because she's just never missed a meal. You know, until pretty recently. I mean, didn't seem to matter what we put in her bowl. You know. Maybe she needs another flavor of canned. I think this one seemed to be her favorite. Well, granted, we only tried 2, but this one seemed to be her favorite. It's also like a sensitive skin and stomach one, so that's why we got it. And it's for old dogs, so you know. And we're not using a ton. It's just supposed to basically creates like a gravy. But DM'd you actual number. Gotcha. Thank you, Ghost. I was just kind of curious. You know, it's one of those things where I'm 34 currently, and I just sort of like, I don't know when kids would be happening, if ever. I've kind of wondered too, like what would be the you know, quote unquote deadline for me. I guess I don't really have. I mean, males, we don't. I mean, we have it easy, of course. There's not really a deadline, you know, for us. So I don't know, but I'd kind of, it's something I've thought about as I've gotten older, you know. I'm like, I don't know. So anyway, I was just kind of curious. My mom, I mean, I was born in, you know, the early 90s, born in 91. And, you know, my mom was 34 when I was born. So she was an old mother for it being the 90s, you know, with technology having advanced over the last 30 plus years. And for those of you who don't know, maybe this explains a lot. I was an emergency C-section baby. So yeah. But then my sister was born when my mom was 36. So I was thinking, I was like, well, I mean, technology is advancing, right? So I don't know. But anyway, something I've thought about, but I'd say it's likely not in the cards for us. Or at least if it is, it wouldn't have been planned. Looney's on the prescription ID diet for the rest for life. Yeah, that's kind of that's pretty much exactly what we're trying to do, but I don't know if Jenny may change our plans. So work part-time tonight and Sunday night, not to kill the mood, but funeral for my pap on Sunday or Saturday. I'm sorry to hear that, Jezriah. The blessing though, he had dementia so bad he didn't know many of the family. He was getting violent in the nursing home, but I'm good. It was a long time coming. Still hugs to you, Jezriah. And speaking of, hopefully this will give me a chance to test my button. Yeah, I mean, still that's tough for your family, but I get that. You know, it's sort of it's a very weird feeling because, you know, it's essentially like they're truly better off now, but at the same time, like, yeah, I mean, you're gonna miss them, and having all those memories coming back and everything, it'll be good to. The good thing is having family there to support one another, you know, and remembering the good times. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you already see it as a blessing. That's really good. Have you asked the vet about probiotics and pre? We did that with Hunter from the vet. It kind of reset his stomach to get him eating or rest his stomach. But she is on Fortiflora. So that's a prebiotic, I believe, right? Or wait, no, that's a probiotic. Or is it both? I don't freaking know. Wait, she's on Fortiflora right now. And she does eat those tablets. Although usually it takes like a second try to get her to eat it, but she does eat those. I feel like we did try Fortiflora with like her other food, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah, I don't know. What happened was she just wasn't digesting it. It just basically went in and then just went out, you know, and she was pooping like Ginny's a big dog and she was taking big dog poops. I mean, like Sandlot style dog poops. You know what I'm saying? So she just was not absorbing any of the nutrients. Tim and I got married when I was 41. Too late for me personally. would you have, oh, hey, Bowser, how are you doing? Welcome in. This is totally a question you do not have to answer at all, Iron. Would you have considered kids, if you were younger when you and Temig got together? You absolutely do not have to answer that, but yeah. It's helped her so much. That's good to hear that the prescription food helped. And it has helped Jenny too. It really has. Like, it's been very good. It stinks. It smells like vomit. The food itself smells like vomit. But it is better than her just like having so much poop she can't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's the alternative. So after 36, each year is increased complications. We're busy swapping BC for Tic Tacs right now. I don't want babies. I do want babies, but not yet. And Spooky has to be on board. Last time I saw him was a good visit. He still did know me and was happy, so it's all good memories. Yeah, that's good. Loss is still hard. Yeah, whoever wants a test run, totally have a spare to send you. It sinks. The food smells like vomit. Yeah, it does. It really does, unfortunately. Yeah. But Jezraiah, my Oma, my grandmother, is basically, yeah. I mean, I think it's Alzheimer's. To be honest, I truly don't know. But she has no idea who she is. And this is, I guess, in place of a Friday rant, just getting real with you guys. My Oma was very involved early on in my life. She was kind of. Basically anytime my mom needed help with us, like she, needed like we had sitters growing up, but if there was something like my mom could always count on my Oma and Opa, to take care of us and all that. So they were very involved early in our life. But just kind of an interesting thing. And I don't know if I've ever actually told my mom this or not. I probably should, but it's hard because she's currently going through that. Like, she has no clue who she is, my Oma. She's kind of just like, her mind is lost. And that's both kind of scary, confronting, sad, all of it kind of wrapped up into one. But I haven't really visited them too much. I have visited them, just not a lot. Because, it's a bit of a strange thing. It's a complex feeling for me. Like, my grandparents were very involved early in my life, but it was sort of more from like it almost seemed more of like a done out of obligation than out of like true love for us. And I do know that they loved us. I know that, but like they never would even say I love you. You know what I mean? Like, that was my dad's side of the family is a very hugging, like loving, outwardly like showing love kind of family. And so, that's kind of what I grew up with. And I did that. And so when I would tell my grandparents goodbye, I would hug them and say, I love you. And they would just kind of go, okay, and that they just never really, they weren't like that, and so I don't know. I've always kind of wondered, like, I know they love me. I know that, but is it more so out of obligation, So I don't know, that's been a little weird. And then additionally, as I've gotten older, some of the things that my grandparents have believed over their lives and everything, I'm just like, I don't support it, So I don't know, it became more complicated as I got older, and my mom just doesn't understand that. Like, because I feel like I'm going to have to spell it out for her, and that's going to be a tough conversation to have. So, yeah. Hey, Mermaid and Curly D, how are you doing? How are you? Hello, my friend. How are you, Curly? I did get a haircut. No, I got a haircut Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, it's tough. So I don't know. My mom just hasn't. It's one of those things where I was like, well, surely mom will like kind of catch on and figure it out. And she hasn't. So it's just like, I'm just going to have this conversation with her. And I don't really want to at this point, because they're, her parents aren't in great shape. They're, my Oma's in hospice, and my Opa is honestly not too far behind. He has basically said, like, numerous times, like, I don't really want to keep living after she passes, which is I know that's a very common thing for couples like that who've been married for 60 plus years. You know, my grandpa said the same thing. Yeah. You're not losing it, mermaid. Nope, not at all. My granny was the love of my life, which is another side of the blade when it comes to losing them. Yeah. That's the old school type. My mom says her mom never said I love you either. Yeah, it must be, but like if you ever saw my dad's parents, very different, just very different. Yeah, and like I'm from families of divorces, I guess, but because like my grandparents my dad's grandparents split, my parents split, so it's kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, my dad's dad, you know, but yeah, I didn't really see him a ton. I saw him basically a couple times a year, because he lived further away. But every time we would leave, like he'd have all the grandkids. He'd get like just a few minutes of one-on-one time with each of the grandkids as we're leaving. And he'd sit us down and he'd tell us like how much he loves us. And he'd just be crying, bawling, like his eyes out and all this. It was very, very sweet. Especially if you knew like my grandfather was a very gruff man normally, and just kind of like, he did not have a filter in the slightest. And just was kind of a little bit of a tough guy, but truly like a true softie. And he would just sit all the grandkids down and just like bawl his eyes out as they were leaving. And then my grandmother was like the sweetest human being I ever met in my entire life. My dad's mother. And, yeah, so she would, just all the time tell everybody how much she loved them and all that. So yeah, it's just very, very polar opposite of my mom's parents. They just didn't really show emotion at all, really. Yeah, a little weird. Like I said, and like I said, like you said too, could just be kind of an old school thing. They, truly, maybe they truly loved everybody just as much. But it always just sort of felt like kind of transactional. Like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm your grandparents, like I don't know. Anyway. All right, let's have a seat. Let's play some Baldur's Gate 3. Bogan, good morning. How you doing? I'm glad you're not streaming tomorrow because of the date. Had an okay day today, but very busy. Didn't get everything done that I wanted. The date? What does that mean, the date? Let's talk about religion next. Yeah, let's. Let's. We heart you, loot box. Appreciate that, Curly. How you doing? How's your day? This is honor too. I was putting lotion on her face, brushing her hair while she was dying. I watched her draw her last breath. Saw all those really raw moments. It was horrible, but I wouldn't trade that time for anything. Yeah, I get that. 10 days of fun, a 10 stream streak. We're going streaking. In Australia, it'd be the 9th of the 11th. Yeah. Just swapping the days around. 9/11, yeah, means one thing, but yeah, for us, it's September 11th. You said you had an okay day today. You were very busy and didn't get everything done that you wanted. Can I level with you, Bogan? This isn't meant to like be anything in particular, but that is literally every day of my life. If I'm being totally honest with you, my friend. So I would say if I could give any bit of advice based on that, don't stress it too much, because if you do, you will end up beating yourself up most days of your adult life. All right. If we hit continue, something's going to happen, and I have to try to remember where I was last time here. That's part of growing up. Yeah, that is literally every single day of my life. I look back on the day and I'm like, damn. Damn, I need 48-hour days. And since that's not happening, I better just get comfortable with leaving things in an unfinished state and being able to pick them up kind of in a better spot the next day, you know? What, Ed? If we continue, something's going to happen. Oh, thank you for that, Octi. And also, good morning. It is great when I say something really stupid that just I don't even think of at all. And then it becomes, you know, immortalized. That's I think the best. That's really all anybody could ever ask for. The historians will look back on this moment and say, "Oh, what did the great Lutz Magoots have to say about continuing?" And they're gonna find that. So that's, you know, yeah. Boobs and farts. Just got in from work. I'll likely pass out soon, but I'm glad I got to tell you hi. I hope you have a good rest, Hurley. I hope you get some good sleep. And I hope the workday was all right. Not too big of a burden. You asked me a question, but I think you missed my response. Oh, shoot. I started reading that, and I somehow... I don't know what happened, but... I don't mind talking about it at all. Probably would have thought really hard about it, but honestly, I was always on the fence. Felt like there were always more reasons not to have them than to have them. But Temig wanted them more than me, so that was hard. I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. If I can be honest with you, I'm not trying to, you know, I truly am not trying to say anything about it. I'm very much on the fence myself. Very, very much on the fence, to the point where I'd say, like, I'm the same as you. I feel like there are more reasons right now for me not to have kids than to have kids. But I would say I am more willing or excited. And that's probably just a male thing, to be honest, because we have the easiest job in the arrangement. You know, just I would be more prepared than her, but the honest truth is I'm not prepared. So you just get the fun part. It's freaking Friday, my dudes. I need this week over. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm ready for this week to be over. I am. This weekend is gonna be lit, fam. Actually, no, it's just gonna be a chill weekend, and that's what I think most excited about, is just not having to do. Oh hell yeah. I don't really have much I have to do other than I'm gonna work on Jenny's kennel and get that finished up. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty unstructured time, which I'm looking forward to. Nonder and Nosters, hello, my dear friends. I hope you're all having a fantastic Friday thus far. Nothing clever to tie in stream to the raid message because I barely paid attention to the game. Hashtag mod fail, hashtag mod position available. Non and the non-collites are here. That was Ams, right? Ursa, welcome in. And Nonder and Spooky, good morning. Thank you for the shout out. True Celt, hello. How is everybody? In honor of my babe. Oh, he's here. He's here. He did it. Spooky, how are you? Needed to keep my streak before Stupid Con. Yeah, so what time does Stupid Con start? And hopefully you haven't let that name slip to anybody else yet. Do we make shirts? I think we should make shirts. It's just Spooky giving the middle finger. And yeah, the text just says Stupid Con around the outside of the shirt. I think that'd be great. Stupid Con 2025. And it's him giving the middle finger because he's, like, you know, saying goodbye to his current business, his current company. So, current job. Say job. That's better. If your mods don't watch, what am I even doing? You guys are literally paid in channel points to watch this. How could you not? How could you not? And by lit, we mean literally posted up on the couch. Well, hopefully I'm going to get some video gaming time in. And I would love to get at least a little bit of time with Lootspot Goots to fix his silly little disconnecting issue that he's been having. That would be fantastic. And then, so if I can do dog kennel, video gaming, Loot Spot Goots Fixin'. That is going to be just a stellar weekend. Absolutely stellar. I was typing a joke. Oh. You're here? Technically, I'm missing morning yoga. Morning yoga? That actually sounds nice. I'll kill them all. Wait. Why? Because they're like being all bendy in front of Spooky? I've been bendy in front of Spooky and you didn't kill me. StupidCon 2025 tagline, I don't want to be here. Dear Daria, Lutz is back at the gates of Baldur. It makes me miss my vampire love. Faint Hoa 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 plays in the background. Buddy, you just blow in from StupidCon? Jumping in the shower, then I got to run over there. Sounds good, Spooky. Hopefully, you know, don't get too stupid at StupidCon, all right? Hopefully it goes as well as it possibly can. He's naked. You what? We're getting vaccines this evening. Wish us luck. What do you have planned tomorrow? Hopefully it's a day of watching movies on the couch. Because I don't know what vaccines you're getting, but goodness me, every time I get one, I freaking knock the frick out the next day. I got nothing. Nothing. Get stupid. You only live once. A COVID and flu vaccine. Gotcha. Okay. And so the last COVID booster you got, how did you react to that? Because they have just wiped me out. The very first dose of the vaccine, zero feelings from that whatsoever. Other than I feel like I got some raised bumps on the back of my hands. Could have been totally unrelated. Just, you know, timing would have been too much of a coincidence. But other than that, never felt anything. The second one felt like I got into a fight that I just totally drew a blank about. Like I got my butt absolutely handed to me in a fight. So I was worn out and tired, but like I was mostly just sore, like full body sore. The next one though put me on the couch. Like I did not do a dang thing for about 24 hours. Fine last time. That's good. Yeah. You do have, what are your Saturday plans? You're fine last time other than hurdy arm. I need to schedule those. That's Perth, Western Australia for you. Oh, any snakes or spiders? Yeah. COVID, nothing. Took some Tylenol after. Now I'm really into trains. Ghost, what type of trains? Should I come over, or is it a different? Is it like what kind of trains? Could we all come over? Last COVID gave me a giant welt in my arm and I was beyond tired. Dang. Yeah, that's how I felt. I don't know that I had a welt so much. Yeah, I mean, the arm hurts, of course, but just all over tired and just, I did not get a gosh dang thing done. Slept most of the day. Okay, so I was definitely coming in here for a long rest, but I think I talked to Minsk, and I'm pretty sure I got caught up but on his story, but this was the first time we had camped with Minsk here.
You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
All right. I think I already asked these,
Minsk
but
is an open book with many pretty pictures.
I'm gonna plan a nursery for an herb planter class, and then we are going out to dinner with friends. Why don't we live closer? Ugh, 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 ugh. I know. Yeah, that sounds nice. I definitely asked about the hamster. I'd like to know your thoughts on our companions. Yeah, why not?
Who is ready with the musings?
Gale, Halson, and Shadowheart. Interesting. Okay.
I do not wish to speak of the wizard.
Why?
I could not have said it better myself.
Okay. I get it. Gale annoys the hell out of me, too. Oh. Sorry. Minimize my game. There we go. What do you do to upset you?
He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? I refused. Minsk does not need to know the language of wizards.
Posterior isn't wizard talk. It's another word for butt. Has Spanky always been so veiny? No. Halson, yum. Halson's, man, muscles. Muscles for days. Since he started putting worms in his head. No, he's been putting worms in his head since day one. It was just, you know, he maybe went one worm too far, you know? Well, I just landed my back, so I slapped it. Why does my back sound like a drum? What? Pardon? It's another word for butt, you silly.
It is an inferior word. Far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a butt belongs. Gale would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel than to throw these pointy words at Minsk. Ah, yes. Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most unnerving for poor Boo.
Did you know he has an explosive magical orb in his chest that could destroy a city? I don't think I'm going to say that. Give him a break. He's only trying to help.
Never. If he is not careful, Boo will shred his books and use them as bedding.
He ate the one true worm that rules them all. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious about Halson.
Who is Halson?
Halson's the guy that, yeah, the elven druid, the huge muscular elf, soft-spoken, hates curses, loves trees. He's the elven druid.
Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails.
Tiny?
His name is Halitosin. How very unfortunate.
This guy's too much. You're both giant, hulking do-gooders. I thought you'd get along.
Minsk saw the druid chasing himself in circles and sniffing his own butt last night. He has spent too long as a wolf and not enough as a man.
I think you're confusing everybody.
No, Boo. The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump.
There was... Oh, and he just ends the conversation. He's so angry. Yeah, we got to finish that. What does he think about Shadowheart, then? Worms posterior? Sounds like a party to me. Oh, it is a party.
What is it, my friend?
The real reason comes out, yeah.
Minsk is an open book with men. Boo is ready with the musings.
All right. Yeah, Shadowheart.
She hangs split between her two sides, like a fifth coin that Boo once ate while it was still in the air. But, like Boo, after a great struggle within, I think Shadowheart has finally brought that coin to Earth. She is a Sharin no more, and free of her wretched and evil fellows.
Halson's pecs are the size of my head, and I enjoy that. Great pillows, right? Great pillows. I'm going to... Hang on a second. Let's move chat up, and let's move me to my typical Baldur's Gate area. Forgot to do that earlier. Oh, shoot, yeah. Watch is going to die. I need to play Baldur's Gate 3 again. Did you finish the game, Octi? Because at a certain point, I don't know how this would work out. You didn't? Okay. I would like to play with some peeps, and but I don't know how this would work out, because I can tell you right now, if we tried to make it all the way through the game, it would never work. Often lurk, because this is riddled with spoilers. Yes, we are deep into Act 3. And yeah, you're dang right. If you do, can you Discord stream it? What makes you think you wouldn't be included, Ursa? I don't know anything about this himbo, but he makes me laugh. He is very funny. Yours is unfinished too. Kel, how far did you get? Did you get into Act 3? I don't think all of the Sharons were evil. Some were just misguided. Some were just misguided.
Boo says it was perhaps a den of denial rather than a den of evil. Minsk says one thing is very much like the other. Silence and secrecy grow evil just as a cellar grows mushrooms. Big, plump, stinking evil. That is why Minsk always speaks his mind. Loudly.
Loudly. No kidding. Hard to believe Shadowheart grew up in that place.
My old friend Keldorn told me that the righteous must end their rage when the battle is done. But when Minsk thinks of those villains tormenting our gentle moon witch, he wants to kick them in the cloisters.
Gentle moon witch. Okay, that's not how I would have described Shadowheart, but I do also kind of like it. So. I would. Well, you're the resident expert I'm always asking for advice on in this game. You got to the end of Act 2. Never finished the game. You need to be very patient with me because I haven't even fully escaped the goblin camp. I like starting new characters to test one out for D&D games. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Hate when people insult my moon witch. I could really go for a moon pie right now. Played through Act 1 and 2 so many times I lost count, but only finished one playthrough fully. I'm cool with slow and steady. Restart so much because of the mods, yeah. On my 5th run, Dark Urge at the end of Act 3, just before the brain... Oh, gotcha, okay. You're a moon pie. 5th run. What's been your favorite character, like, combo so far? We should burn their homes to the ground. Shadowheart's safe now. No need for rage.
Not just safe. She is among friends. Minsk is her friend. You are her friend. And, most important of all, Boo is her friend.
Most important of all. Yeah.
I do not know all of those words, but it is clear that Boo likes Shadowheart best of all.
Oh, interesting.
A little too much, perhaps. It is good that Minsk is too reasonable to ever become jealous.
Reasonable. I should call him. Fave character was the shapeshifting druid. Owlbear form is OP. You played a gnome druid? Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's one thing I've been kind of curious about is like making different builds, but like Spankless Birchson will always have a special place in my heart because I basically set out to build a ranger. Like that's what I knew I wanted to do going into it. And I've been extremely pleased with his build. It's been so much fun to put his character together, find the different clothes. It's been very satisfying, and that's some of the enjoyment of this game that I never really thought of, to be honest. So, Arc Raiders in the queue? I don't have Arc Raiders in the queue. I honestly I don't know too much about it, to be totally honest with you. I know it's another like similar to Helldivers 2. But I haven't watched like gameplay of it. I know very little. All right, we caught up with Minsk. I feel like I went around and talked to everybody else too.
I do not trust Mistra to do right with the crown, but I think I trust Gale even less.
Oh.
He must give it to her when the time comes, or his lust for power might well consume him.
Oh, now that is interesting. And yeah, just like I thought, we can't discuss that any further. Fantastic. Tell me why you don't trust Gale this way. Nope, never mind. I don't care. Have you been playing Arc Raiders Ghost?
Mistra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
She has experience. Join me. Wait. Oh, yeah, I have Jaheira with me. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I got to get Shadowheart back.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
Jaheira's place.
Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
It's becoming a problem. One more turn vibe.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals to possess. Too dangerous even for Mistra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. Maybe that's why Lae'zel feels the same way. I thought I checked in with everybody, but I guess I hadn't. Love the druid. Have been enjoying an ice sorcerer because there's so many good cold enhancing equipment. Doing a good amount of damage with just an ice cantrip, which is ridiculous. Take his other eye.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely.
Wait.
A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Did you just steal Shadowheart's line? Are you still content at my side? This doesn't have to be your fight. It's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
Hell yeah, Howson. Based AF. The detail on Will's outfit is beautiful. Graphics are stunning. Wish I could play at this quality. What kind of rig do you have, Ursa? Honestly, I'm trying to remember. I know I had to turn this down while streaming it because of the city. So I'm not on like the highest quality even. But yeah, this game does look really pretty. Texture's so beautiful. Forgot how good this game can look. Thought he said butthole instead of bustle. So true. There are a lot of ice enhancements on armor and weapons. Also lightning. My potato, when I'm ready to buy, I'll have to ask you about graphics card. Yeah, feel free. I'm actually running what would be considered a mid-range card by today's standards. When I got it, it was, you know, it was fairly high-end. I'd say like upper third. But yeah, it's very much mid-range by today's standards. I'm running a 3070 Ti. So it's 2 generations ago. But yeah, it still runs most every game I play very well. Sometimes the only real strain is streaming it while doing it, you know. I thought that might make you giggle. Bustle butthole. Also streaming, it may run perfectly without downgrading. Yeah, exactly. It should. I'm pretty sure it would. Admittedly, I didn't change it though. When I played this off stream, I just left it just because I would honestly forget to change it back. It's a fine dream. Perhaps you can help find the balance.
Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win.
Chand, hello. Off to StupidCon. Love y'all. Spooky, we love you. Please be safe at StupidCon. And take all the freebies. Yeah. Take all the freebies. Look at all the cutie pies. You mean you? Have fun. Don't cosplay. Don't cosplays. That's a great quote there. All right. Halson, I love his vision for the city. Yes, we can. All right, we talked to everybody over here. Let's see, Jaheira? Mommy Jaheira, she's probably got something to say about the crown as well, huh?
The cub speaks.
The cub? Is that me?
Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object?
Not so long as I get to call you Crow. Oh, what the hell? All right, I've been called worse things.
And will be again. But now I shall mutter them under my breath. Out of respect.
All right. I couldn't even begin to pronounce the ghost pronunciation there. Okay.
Ask it.
See if we have anything new to ask Jaheira. Nope. That's it. Everything we've already asked her about. I'm sure Mazora doesn't have anything new either.
Good to see you.
She's not really a true party member. It'd be kind of cool if you could have Mazora in your party. Karlak?
Wow. So that was Mistra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies.
Piggies?
Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
Spanky, did you hear it? Want to get naked and shapeshift? Brother picked a terrible time to travel the airlines the way they are. Wait, where's he going? Some sort of Karlak hog joke, right? He's going, is he in the UK or he's going to the UK?
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mistra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
Too true, too true. Oh, he's going for vacation. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's tough because I'm sure it was planned a long time in advance, right?
What's on your
Gosh,
mind?
his voice sucks. It's so funny. Everybody had something to say except for Gale, but I think I already talked to him about it, like immediately following. Okay, so I did put Shadowheart back in my party, but I'm gonna have to get Will in the party because we're gonna travel the Wrymway. Right here. Find an entrance to Answer's Lair, the Wrymway. Discovered a book about the dragon Answer. This could be our lead to the Wrymway, Answer's secret lair. So, do I have the ability to track this? Discovered a book. Wait, it says read the Legend of Answer. It's already checked off, right? So I did do this. Prince Charming from Shrek. Right? Prince Charming. Let's sort this by type. Weight, maybe? Type. Weight. Okay. Spanky's inventory is not totally out of control, but it's pretty heavy. Let me see here. We got quest items. The book was called... What was it called again? And just Legend of Answer. So if I Google this, if I just go ahead and Google it right here, Answer, Legend, the Legend, no, okay, Ursa, any ideas here? Did you ever do this mission, or Jezraiah, or anybody that has? It seems the journal seems to indicate that I already read the book. So it says to read the Legend of Answer, and this is grayed out. But it says find the entrance to Answer's Lair, the Wrymway. Discovered a book about the dragon Answer. This could be... It makes it sound like I haven't actually read the book yet. It's a shame because I think his character design is handsome, but that freaking voice... He's very extra for sure. Very extra. All right, let's check the chest, maybe? The legend... No. Is it in your inventory somewhere? It doesn't seem to be. At least I haven't been able to search for it. Can I not search for this one either? I'm sure it would be an orange dealio here. I'm guessing these are in... Tattered scroll. Do I have to go find Floric again, or... Hang on. Maybe... Yeah, okay, let me just... Maybe we should do our long rest, because I think that's what I was here for, right? Or no, I wasn't, because... The party's actually in really good shape right now. Let's go ahead and just leave camp. I think I came here to talk to Minsk. That's what I'm wondering. Maybe there's still a quest marker. We got to get out of the sewers. What is this? A mailed fist?
A mailed fist in the fire cam armor style.
What does that mean?
Huh. I'll give it a shot. Gorgeous mail on that.
A wood carving of a pair of wings. Like an eagle's, but longer somehow.
Huh? I haven't fully explored this area? Really? Okay. Huh. Okay, let me finish exploring this area, and then yeah, I'll hop out of the sewers and hopefully we'll find a place. Oh, those are the fake Jahiras. Or at least that one is. Okay, yeah, this is where we had our fight. And I didn't actually clean this area up. Stone Lord's sketches. Series of line drawings in various stages of completion. Each grows more detailed than the last, as if the artist is struggling to remember exactly what the subject is. Some manner of furred rodent with an active, intelligent face. Oh, can I take that giant painting? I think I can. Malice. Those are some good potions there. Please. God, I love that. I love just putting 10-foot size paintings in my back pocket. That's my favorite items. Those are my favorite items to pick up. I love it. Never gets old. It's like this. There's a chest up here. Can't get there? Come on. Yes, I can. Stop. Me with ADHD taking meeting notes. Now, this is a really thoughtful beast I'm drawing. Okay, there's a ladder this way, and then... Oop, hang on. Disable the steel watch? That's... It can't be the only quest marker, right? Oh, retrieve the stolen gold from the Zent leader. Return Raycath's gold. That's down in the guild hall. Interesting. Okay, I'll do that, but that's not really the goal of today. Morphic pool dock. Mm-hmm. Good call. Good call. Just start scribbling. Okay, so it looks like this area may continue south, but may not be very far. Okay. We'll hold off on that. Let's go ahead and go... Yeah, it definitely doesn't go very much further, but maybe there's some loot over here. Oh, there's a Jacinth over there. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here. Lots of treasure. There's a whole chicken? No way. No way. For me? Dagger. I don't think I probably threw any daggers, right? None of these people have been searched, but they never have anything on them, right? Letter from Orin. The Stone Lord's skull echoes with absence, and the tadpole alone is not enough to fill it. Take on the crone's dust-pocked form and fill his thoughts with old adventures so that he may smile sweetly while he slaughters for us. And do not pulp the rodent. If its chittering gives the Stone Lord pause, then set it aside for me so that we might give the great hero a final meal when his work is done. Orin, what the frick? That is messed up. Aid the Underduke. Wait, why did that update the journal? Hang on a second. Aid the Underduke. Found a note on the doppelganger who is manipulating Mince. The Zentarim will, or have taken the cult's coin to stage a coup on the 9 fingers in her guild. The guildmaster want to know. Okay. Okay. They're staging a coup. Hopefully that's not time sensitive, because I'm not doing it right now. Second draft. All the faceless know that you earned Orin's approval, Gaz, and managing the mad Rashemi is an important assignment, but you're letting this whole Jahira impersonation go to your knobbly head. You don't even drop out of it when the Stone Lord is asleep. Moreover, simulated boss or no, you don't have to be openly disrespectful when ordering the rest of us around. Your Harper gig won't last forever, and then you'll be one of the Shalar again. Well, we'd rather be your friends, but I love the idea that these shapeshifters were just like, come on, man, you're being too mean. Hey, cutie Jard. I'll coo you. I don't know what I meant by that. Jard, how the heck are ya? How the heck are ya? Oh, Jard, about your watches. I feel like I've seen at least one of those designs before. Where did you acquire said watches? Kibbles for Snicker? Remind yourself we are almost out of those kobold bits that Snicker is so fond of. Talk to Notar about hitting the sewers for another Kobo hunt. Snicker was the hyena. Good, glad it's Friday. Same. We were just talking about that earlier. Definitely most welcome. Got them from Mr. Jones. Okay. I don't know what that is. Unless that's a person. Watchmaker out of London. Okay. I feel like I'd seen the pool one before.
Wonder what's past this.
But it's very cool. Oh. Okay. All right. Nice. All right, this area is officially clear. Let's get the frick out of the sewers. I am going to go up this ladder, though. I should save before I do that, though. So let's actually just go here instead. The Count of Crows song? Mr. Jones and me. Probably. I think that's got to be it, right? All right, save. Hit up this ladder. Once we get everybody, where is everybody? Who are we missing? Where's Lae'zel? Lae'zel, where the frick are you? She's back over here. Okay.
Eager for battle.
You didn't even try. You didn't even try to get down. Lae'zel, where you been, Loka?
I've got a long road ahead.
Yeah, no kidding. Who one's a fave? Is it easy to read the time? Or do you feel like you're like, oh shoot, hang on. Okay, it's 3:30, everybody. You know? Somebody asks like, hey, what time is it? Give me a second.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Did you share to a Discord? He sent me a DM of him. There was a watch I looked at like a good while back that sort of was like the Eye of Sauron. And,
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
oh gosh, that would have been really bad. Bunch of splody barrels right up in here. And, there's a mine right there. Okay, let's disarm this. The Eye of Sauron one though would have been like, oh shoot, I got to do some math just to figure out like how, you know, like what time it is right now. So that was why I didn't end up getting it, but that was kind of funny. All right, can we get through without? Oh yeah, nice, perfect. Okay. So where the frick are we? We're in the gardener's basement? Which gardener? Is this like gardener at the cemetery?
Do you ever think we should have had...
Yes. Okay. We are in the cemetery. It says keep out. Keep out.
I know, love. I think about it too.
What are they talking about here? What do you think about? Hang on. Does it say in here? No. What are you guys talking about?
Beautiful day, isn't it? Do make the most of it. You never know how many you've got left.
Okay, that was very dark.
I felt horrible about that one.
Love watches at first glance don't look like they're telling time. Oh, they're talking about a child. Okay, so go ahead and head out. Actually, and maybe this isn't the cemetery. Is it? Yeah. This is, yeah, this is actually a part of this part of the city I haven't yet been to. Okay, so I've got disable the steel watch over here. Let's see if we can maybe find a marker. Return Raycast gold. Oh, there's, okay. I haven't gone north. This is what's wild about this. There's so much city here and I still haven't seen all of it. Just unreal. Could it be on Worm's Rock? Did I miss anything? Inventory madness? No. Use your phone to tell time. Trying to find the way to Will's quest. Yeah. Yeah, Mersa, do you know anything about this? So I've got this quest here. The Blade of Frontiers currently says, yeah, find the entrance to Answer's lair, the Wrymway. We discovered a book about the dragon Answer. This could be our lead to the Wrymway, Answer's secret lair. Which I was like, okay, yeah, it could be the thing, but there's no way to track it. Like there's no button here to track it on the map. It says I need to read the Legend of Answer, which, you know, apparently I picked it up at some point, but it doesn't, it's not super clear if I actually read it yet or not. Are we avoiding spoilers? Yeah, I'm just trying to find the start to this quest. That's all. You said it. I said it. Kind of the philosophy I have. Watches for me are fashion first, timepiece second, but it's nice to not need my phone also.
When she was little.
Let's see. So we could keep, I mean, we could just keep exploring the city. Otherwise, like, I feel like I should maybe go to Worm's Rock. Because Wrymway seems to, you know, it would make sense that we could maybe get there from Worm's Rock. I don't know, let's just try it. Or there's also Worm's Crossing. Go to Worm's Rock. Entering a different region. Venture forth. Venture. Hang. One sec. Let's do a save just in case. I'm pretty sure this is right though. Gotta be, right? You said it again. What am I saying? There's a bookworm that can help you. I'm clicking on Worm's Rock. Is that what we're talking about? But I'm just... Am I saying it? Like it? Like, welcome to Derry?
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me
Okay.
what you were doing in the house.
Pretend I'm a fist.
Your fistliness.
Fistliness.
Broke down the door because it sounded.
All All right. If we check this here. Aha, there it is. Yeah. Find the entrance to Answer's Lair, the Wrymway. And then, yeah, Gortash is upstairs. Man, frick that guy. Just absolutely frick that guy sideways. You know what I mean? All right, that's what we're doing. Okay, so in this case, I need to get Will in the party. Which passageway is it?
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Let's rehearse this.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now look for a marker. Yeah. I knew you'd figure it out. Wow, such confidence. This one looks like it's going downwards. Did it say that Gortash was upstairs? Yeah. Yeah, screw that guy. We're not seeing that guy. Okay. We got to bring Will into the party. So,
I spoke to a witness who's
back to camp. Okay, best Will replacement is probably once again Shadowheart. Oh, different camp. Is this the one where you hate the bird? I vaguely remember this camp layout. Or wait, is this the same? Actually, maybe I don't know this camp layout. Okay. Will, where the frick are you? There you are.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Oh man, that place is looking pretty rough.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Okay, I hope that you're ready for this, Will.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Okay, take Shadowheart's place. Does Will have guidance? I think he does, right?
Ready and willing.
Ha, ready and willing. Ha! What a funny guy. All right. He's going to be... He should. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I just haven't used him in a long time in the party. We all are thoroughly stuffed from the feast that Shadowheart had, but he's not going to have that. So he's going to be significantly weaker than the rest of us. But I'm just hoping I can actually equip him properly. Let's get him leveled up. How many levels behind do you think he is? Oh, he's only 2 levels behind. That's not bad. All right. Okay, Mystic Arcanum. What the frick does that mean? One of your level 6 spells. Once per long rest, you can cast that spell without expending a spell slot. Okay. Ooh, Flesh to Stone. Atrophy a foe, restraining them until they temporarily turn to stone. Target will petrify, does not succeed at saving throw within 3 turns. That's cool. Eye Bite. Arcane Gate. I do like those. I like the idea of that. Takes concentration. Circle of Death. Ursa, you have a text. Ursa, check your texts. I think I'm gonna go with Arcane Gate here. I like the idea of being more mobile. And then we learn a spell. A spell. Will does a lot of Eldritch Blast. I do remember that much. And he whiffs a lot. Will the Whiffer, we called him. Will the Whiffer. Oh, there's a dimension door, too. Targets still take half damage on save. Let's take that. Why not? I really don't remember the state of his damage output. We can swap a spell. Oh, he has Cone of Cold. Okay, so he has Cold and now Fire. He also has Blight. So maybe I didn't need that one. Do something more simple. Maybe poor man has his grippers out. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why that is. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2 to 16 psychic damage until long rest, and it's a bonus action. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Shadow spell. Shadow sword. I mean, shadow blade. What the frick am I saying here? Okay, and then, hang on. Before I take one out, let's see. Yeah, so this is how we get another one. Okay, so these are... Be nice if I could see his build first, but, well... Grant flight for 10 turns? Nah. Ray of Enfeeblement. We deal half damage with weapon attacks using strength. You play this weekend and finish the game again? Could you finish it this weekend? Are you close enough for that? Invisibility. I don't know which I should take. Maybe... Let's take blind. Okay, and then if we don't want any of these anymore. Misty Step, Hold Person, Hunger of Hadar. Creatures within this black sphere are blinded, take damage at the end of their turn and the start of their turn. It's actually kind of cool sounding. Gaseous form. Can't fall, fits through small openings, very hard to damage. Until long rest, or... Until you lose concentration. Is gaseous form actually useful though? I've never used that. Counterspell is a reaction. I like that. Yeah, I think I'll swap out gaseous form for this. All right. There's a lot to do in the city. It's going to be a while. That's how I feel. I'm just like, I'm close to the end of the game, and I'm just like, I feel like I could still probably drop another 50 hours into this, if not more. It's just, if I wanted at least, you know? Can learn a new spell once again. We could learn gaseous form once again. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with abiding magical prowess. Okay, I've had these before. So, okay, you can cast False Life on yourself at will as a level 1 spell slot without expending a spell slot. 7 temporary hit points. Okay, that'll be nice. Learn how to cast one with shadows. I don't remember what that is. Vanish into darkness, become invisible as long as you stand still. Okay. I don't know why I picked that one. Repelling Blast. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 4.5 meters away from you. Huh. There's so many side quests. First run took 347 hours, if I remember correctly. That sounds about right, honestly. I believe it. Sculptor of Flesh. You can cast Polymorph with a Warlock spell slot. Book of Ancient Secrets sounds nice. Speak with Dead. I don't need that. Enhanced Leap. Conjure Elemental with a Warlock spell slot. Attacks made with your weapon deal additional necrotic damage equal to your Charisma modifier. His Charisma is actually pretty high. And it's passive. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose that one. Alright, and then a spell. Conjure a cloud of spinning daggers that attack anyone inside. Sure. I don't know that I'm ever really going to use that, so let's just pick something. Gotta pick something, right? Spellcasting ability for all 3 spells. You learn 2 cantrips level 1 spell from the Warlock spell list. You can cast level 1 spell once per long rest. Your spellcasting ability for all 3 is Charisma. I actually don't think that's super helpful right now. He's also a Warcaster. Shocking Grasp. Okay. You use Clouded Daggers so much. Do you really? You're at 1,102.9 hours played right now. And that's across 5 games, you said. Increases... I could increase Charisma. Boost the Riz. Proficiency bonus is also doubled for deception and performance checks. So far, I like that one the most. Dun, 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 dun. Lucky has always been good too. We've enjoyed having Lucky. I think I'm good on magic initiates. I already picked sorcerer for some reason. I don't remember why I did that, but I did. Battlemaster subclass superiority die. No thanks. Mobile, moderately armored, performer, full arm, resilient. The gain increase and ability by 1. Do ritual spells of your choice. Could do a savage attacker, turn him into more of a melee. I don't think I will though. Eldritch Blast is really, I feel like he's a one-trick pony for the most part, but enemy within melee range attacks an ally. You can use a reaction to make a weapon attack against that enemy. I do like that one, but that's the best. Target ally must not have the sentinel feat. Gain advantage on opportunity attacks. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, it can no longer move the rest of its turn. I feel like Lae'zel probably has that. Is there one spell sniper? No. Is there one that makes his hit more likely to hit with the Eldritch Blast? Efficiency with 4 weapons. Okay, we're gonna go with actor. Increase my charisma by 1, and it will improve the other crap. Yeah, that's fine. Use Clouded Dagger so much though. That's interesting. All right, Will is at 87 HP. He just has a bunch of different outfits I was trying for his camp fit. Otherwise, his build is not very good. Let's see. He has padded armor +1. We can definitely do better than that now. Loves the growling underdog. Wearer gains advantage of melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Diadem of Arcane Synergy. When you inflict a condition, gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. I don't think that's a good fit for him really either. What else did the feat do? It gave him +1 to charisma and then proficiency with deception and something else. Which I was like, I don't know how much. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's decent. I didn't love any of the feats for him right now. He could wear the circus ensemble. What do we think? Actually, I do like the Winter Gala doublet here. Okay. We've got things that Will can have. I just have to find them. Remember, you could do a stat boost instead of the feat. You could just do a stat boost instead of the feat. Like, +1 to the ability. Because I probably would have put it in charisma anyway. Is that what you meant? Orin's Netherstone, Ketheric's Netherstone. Let's see. The Reviving Hands. These are medium armor, so he's not going to be able to wear those. Dark Displacement. +1 bonus to attack rolls when throwing. May swap positions with the target. No. Let's sort by type here. Could have gotten +2 to the stat instead of... oh, really? Should I redo that one? Because I definitely would. Is there a way to undo that easily, or do I have to load the save? +1 to an even stat doesn't do anything, but a +2 to an even stat gives you another bonus to any... Okay, it was 17. It was 17. We brought it up to 18. That's right. I always forget about the even and odds, too. Either have to load the save. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it was 17 and now it's 18. Yeah, good point on that, too. I always forget about the even and odds. Okay. Can we find... I'm not going to give him a weapon because I'm just going to have him use that Shadow Blade, but I'm guessing we can probably find a better set of armor for him. Down by the river. Where did all this stuff go? Is it in Karlach's inventory? Aha. Have an advantage on saving throws against spells. Disintegrating Nightwalkers. She actually, Will already has Misty Step. Cerebral Citadel Gloves. Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Better than what he has. Fraknir Bracers. You can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action and you get Telekinesis. Okay, those could be good. Let's give those to Will. Studded Leather Armor +1. That is still better than what he's got right now. Okay, Lae'zel, what do you have? Medium Armor. Water Sparkers. Wearer starts to turn on electrified surface. They gain 3 lightning charges. Brain Drain Gloves. When you deal psychic damage, you also inflict mental fatigue for 2 turns. Heavy Armor. Heavy Armor. Okay, let's send him the Water Sparkers and the Brain Drain Gloves. Frick, and rings and circlets. I don't even know what I should do.
Sharp as ever.
He has a Beastmaster's Chain. He can do Animal Friendship. That's not even good. Okay, let's at least give him that. All right. Okay. Does he ever deal psychic damage? I don't know if he does. Probably not. Probably not. And then Water Sparkers. He doesn't have any other boots. So we need a helmet, rings, all of it. Gosh dang. Okay. Keepsake ring. He can dominate beast with that. Ring of Feywild Sparks. While your Sorcerous Tides of Chaos feature is active, you will always trigger Wild Magic Surge when casting spells. What? What that even means? Advantage on insight checks. +1 bonus to armor class while obscured. 15 Corpus Ring. You gain Long Strider. That's medium armor, though. Okay, necklaces. Amulet of Restoration. That actually could be good. Because Will is replacing Shadowheart there. Voice of the Circle. What does that do again? Is that summon? Grant an ally a +2 bonus on persuasion checks for 10 turns. You have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Will as well. And I feel stupid. I didn't even consider Will's build. Feel dumb. All right. Gosh dang it. Okay, the storage chest in this camp is where? Right here? I think. I feel gosh dang dumb. Oh, Astarion's got a good amount of things, too. Okay. While obscured, the number you need to hit, roll a crit hit is reduced by 1. When one of your cantrips deals damage, on a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict a 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. Sleight of hand +1. That could actually be solid, too. Maybe. Summon a raven. Wearer cannot be blinded. Okay. Yeah, actually, that could be solid. We could cast Mage Hand there. Studded leather armor +2. Even better for Will. What is this? Oh! We have, Orin's armor. Rhapsody, very rare. Okay. Gale probably doesn't have too much that would be helpful. Wait, maybe? Cantrips that cost an action, cost a bonus action instead. Huh. That's kind of cool. Quick spell flinger. Is that, yeah, it's passive. That's nice. Pretty decent. The Annals of Karsus. When healing another, the wearer regains 1 to 6 hit points. We're going to send that to Will since he has that amulet now. This one do Snowburst. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 4.5 meter circle of ice around the target. Sure. My Ice Sorcerer has that. Sounds pretty good. We could also, let's see, Armor of Landfall. +1 bonus to spell save DC. Starting your turn on plant growth surface or vine surface. It's not super helpful. Shield of the Undevout. Okay. All right. So then other than that, it's just this storage chest. Could I wish I could expand this. I know, says Mersa. Does Mersa slip on it? Bardic Inspiration. Gloves of Heroism. When you use your Channel Oath spells, you gain Heroism. Misty Step. Saloon's Chosen. Spider Silk Armor. Grim Skull. Man. I actually don't have as much gear as I thought I did. I feel like I probably sold a lot of it. Yeah, because this is mostly clothing rather than armor. And hardly any rings. I have Magic Ring. Quote, Magic Ring. Blazer of Benevolence. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration. Blood Guzzler Garb. Okay. I think we're just going to have to do this with what we got here. I don't feel like going and buying anything new. I'm not going to be using Will very long here. So, Studded Leather Armor +2. Looks very cool. And then we'll give him the Snowburst Ring. And I do have another ring slot. Just figure, find something, right? Anything. Oh, Wapira's Crown's going to be better than what he had. Ice area is worth it when you see the large size mobs fall prone. Yeah. Your paladin has to wear no-slip boots just to get anywhere. Just to get anywhere. All right. Spanky's definitely got a ring at least, right? Doesn't have to be anything amazing, but anything's better than nothing. Let's see. Advantage on insight checks. Let's see, Dominate Beast, maybe? Dominate Beast do? Make a beast fight alongside you. Probably not very good. Then we'll just go with Shifting Corpus Ring. So give him some other options here. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay. And then let's get you to cast that. It takes a level 5 Warlock spell slot to use the Shadowy Blade. How does this work? Something about upcasting, but I can't upcast it. Okay. And that's once per long rest, right? Until long rest. So we can do another short rest, which I'll go ahead and do.
Let's get going.
So he gets his spell slots back. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done it just then, but that's fine. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Paladin hits and makes pools of blood that the Ice Maiden freezes, turns the whole encounter into an ice rink. Jeez. Sounds, it sounds fun, if not terrifying, you know? All right. Good enough for me. Let's get down this passageway. Worms Rock Prison. Is this where we're wanting to go? Yes. Okay. Am I not supposed to be here? Prison entrance door. That guard looks to be asleep.
Let's get going.
Okay. I think Spanky's going to be the best here because he's got the highest deception. Record of prisoners charged before the people of Baldur's Gate. Memorandum from the Honorable Lord Enver Gortash. Let no prisoner be released from neither their cell nor Worms Rock proper without my explicit consent. Presume every detainee an absolutist spy until they provide me substantial evidence to the contrary. Baldur's Gate must be kept secure. Okay, nice. So it's guilty until proven innocent. Name Earspoon. Charge indecent exposure. Status absolved and released with prejudice on order of Lord Gortash. Name Otto Ott. Charge drunken and disorderly conduct. Again. Status detained. Name Counselor Floric. Charge treason. Treason, sedition, incitement of discontent. Status detained, awaiting execution. I already saved her. I guess that's why you can see... I can see so much of this map, right? I did save Counselor Floric. So if I try to open this door, will it... Yeah. I already had the key. Okay. Yep, and you can see people are dead. People are dead. Go ahead and shut the door behind us, because, you know. Wait. Why did you guys reopen the door? Whatever. Whatever. All right, there is an entrance to the Wrymway over here. Is it somewhere? Oh, wait a minute. Dragonhead torch? Oh, okay. Will was on the other side? Was he really? What a dummy. What a little dummy. Huh, okay. The entrance is here somewhere. The way is shut. Burlap sack? Can I move these items? I can. Feels like it should be along this wall. Let's just keep making a stack, I guess. I really tried playing dominoes with this here. Okay. I can give you a hint? Sure, you can give me a hint.
Here we go.
I don't know what happened to that book. I would like to have read the book more. I just don't know where it went. Entrance is here somewhere. Men trying to... Oh, okay, Blondie. All right, I didn't realize you'd come in here and choose violence. The sconce is you lit. Okay. Blondie, how you doing? How are you? Hang on, can I zoom out a bit? There we go. That's much better. Hang on. Let's turn off all the lights over here. Let me see. Let me see. Anything reveal itself in the dark? Everyone, even men. Yeah. Good morning to everyone, even men. Gosh, I wish I still had that book. I just don't know what happened to it. I felt like I should still have it, right? Maybe it's one of these and I just didn't look closely, or the search didn't work for some reason. Jokes aside, I got influenced to buy a new game, Dispatch. Been hearing great things about it. Let's see. Dreadlord's Tribunal. I have 2 of those. Lower City Pass. Madeline's Ledger. Business Lord Pauper. Red Knight's Final Stratagem. Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. Did I read this before? Worn and Bloody Page. Second. Did I read that other book before? Final Stratagem. Before time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher. Thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension. Must have. Looking forward to the weekend, hoping there will be time to play. I did do a save, yeah, so I must have already used that at some point. Not necessarily an orange book. Okay. What frick, did I sell it? Because I definitely went through items and yeah, the Necromancy of Thay. I still need to work on that part too. That one's coming up soon. I want to work back on that one again, but I don't know what I would have done with it.
Where am I needed?
I don't think I gave it to Will. It wasn't in my camp chest.
What to do?
Did I put it in like a bag? Could that be why I couldn't find it earlier? I think so. Okay, real quick. I'm just going to Google The Legend of Answer and see if I can get the game text for it. Because I would like to reread... Okay. Got the book, but it's not showing up anywhere in my inventory. Oh. Oh, interesting. I had to pickpocket the book from the Duke. Oh. Is that the problem? It appeared after the update. The book isn't orange. I find really strange since it's a mission item, so watch out not to sell it, or in my case, put it in the traveler's chest. Huh. Okay, this is what the wiki says. Baldur's Gate, Great Balduran's birth, O Balduran, founder due veneration, his guardian, dragon answer, tremendous in worth, a savior below, our eternal elation, to Wrymway neath prison's deepest level, to be found by not a soul nor devil. Note, entrance in Worm's Rock prison, question mark? You are, that's from the Duke. With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers, the torch is alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. Okay, for some reason, I could not find it. Thank you for that, Ursa. But I don't feel like it would mark the way if I hadn't read the book, right? I would assume. Someday I will play this game. It is fantastic. It is an absolutely fantastic game. So let's cast an Eldritch Blast on these, but first let's get into position. Actually, hopefully hit this. I just know Floric told us. Don't know. I don't recall reading the book or how Myrsa and I got here. Just know Floric told us. Okay. Nice. I just copy and pasted copy pasta the riddle also. Well, thank you both. Maybe that's not good enough lightning. Maybe it needs to be call lightning. That's going to take a spell slot that I don't have. With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. Think lower? What do you mean lower? Think lower. Do I have any cantrips that would... He's got, I think, just deciding what to do. Lower level. Yeah, I just tried Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Who else has like a lightning cantrip or anything?
Action, not reaction.
Seeing one. Nobody in this party right now. Does he have something else that I should... Got called lightning, but yeah, that's not ideal. I really thought if this was Will's questline, Eldritch Blast would have worked. Shocking Grasp? I thought Shocking Grasp was a reaction. Let's see. I'm looking through everything here. I don't see any other lightning other than Call Lightning in his current... Do you have a scroll? I might. Shoot, I probably do. Spanky's got a lot of scrolls.
And, well, in it.
Scroll of Chain Lightning? That seems like pretty powerful to use for this. Eldritch Blast, not electricity. Gotcha. Okay, then let's do something real quick here. Let's get... This is kind of silly, but I can't go to camp because I'm in an area that I can't freaking camp from. Fantastic. Okay.
Should mind my step.
Let's get Gale up in here.
Seems simple enough.
Chromatic Orb Lightning. Chromatic Orb? Wait, chromatic... Who has Chromatic Orb? I don't know my icons well enough. I am so rusty. Oh, I had a Chromatic Orb scroll? I did?
Blood. No, never mind.
A little bit of invulnerability. I sell a lot of scrolls because I just find myself not using them. All right, real fast. Let's just get Gale in the party. He will be able to do what we need.
With haste.
Witch Bolt. Somebody in my party has Witch Bolt. It actually might be Gale.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
He'll be all right. Gale will be a temporary party member.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me greater... Wonderful.
All right, Gale, my buddy. Let's see here.
For now.
Cantrips. He actually doesn't have any lightning cantrips. I mean, he could just go ahead and use his Netherese Orb Blast. Do you think that'd be a good use? Otherwise, we can probably just prepare a spell, is my guess. The river. There's Witch Bolt. Prepare this one. It truly does not matter because I do... Oh, and he has Chromatic Orb, too. Would it be... let's see. That's Thunder. Going to be called Gale's Rock. What? Electric Arrows? Oh, shoot. I do have Electric Arrows. Could it just really be anything? I'm going to add Witch Bolt to his prepared spells, just so he's got that. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I have lightning arrows. I think he does. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This will work. Don't know if the arrows will work. Please, guinea pig. I can try it. I'll definitely try it for you. Witch Bolt. I told you the Witch Bolt.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, lightning arrow. Do you mean like use an actual lightning arrow? Or, it is going to take a level 3 slot, though. Nah, let's just try with Gale here. Witch Bolt. He's Witch Bolting it up. And Witch Bolt again. Wait. Witch Bolt over here. That's not working. Not working. Chromatic Orb. Lightning Chromatic Orb. Does Chromatic Orb take concentration? Why did that not... Second. It does not take concentration. Okay, so we do that, and then we hit it with Witch Bolt over here. No? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do up in here? Why isn't it working? This is weird. Do they need to be lit and then I do that? Oh, wait. Yeah, they needed to be lit. All right, see ya, Gale. Thanks, buddy. See ya, buddy.
Let's go.
Gale, you're super useful. I don't care what anybody says. Don't listen to everybody else. You're very useful. To the window, to the wall, Witch Bolt everywhere for all. I went to the Witch Bolt. I was trying to do like the Witch Doctor song, but I got nothing. All right, Gale. I'll see you later, Chief. It's time to get Lae'zel back. Why? Because she's more of a badass than you. Stop arguing.
First in my heart.
Use regular lightning arrows to light them. 1 arrow for each sconce. Yeah. Thanks, Gale. Now get the frick out.
Is something burdening you?
Go talk to somebody about the time you banged a goddess or something. I don't know. All right. Join me.
Dismiss someone first.
Gale.
Ready for
bat. The fact that this was really missable blows my mind. Just that, like, the fact that I didn't have the book to refer back to. Because if so, I agree. Guys. The way is shut. Captain, how you doing? How are you? Okay. I've got to have lightning arrows. Click on wall. Nope. Nope. I mean, I could just shoot these. Regular lightning arrows. I mean, Spanky will probably be fine. What is he missing out on? It was a level 3, right? Only thing he's truly missing out on are haste. Haste. I mean, I'm probably not going to use that, if we're being honest. It's probably fine. This is dumb. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Target cannot be an inanimate entity. It will not be fine. Fantastic. Okay. Why does this game hate me? Why does this game hate me? All of my arrows are in here. There's my arrow of lightning. Why is that not showing up when I do a range attack? Where is it? Where the frick is it? It can't be in my bag? Is that the deal? Oh, there's 2 arrows of lightning right there. Scroll over. There's a bar at the bottom. Oh, that is really weird. Okay. Why is it not going to... There. Okay. That's... It's glitched. It was glitched. Okay. All right. Thanks, friends. Okay, we'll shoot these lightning arrows. And this better frickin' work. This better frickin' work. Sorry, guys. Arrow glitch. Okay. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, so Gale, you were actually useless. I'm sorry I ever complimented you. You did nothing. Good day. Save here? All right, you got it. I can do that. Speaking of, I'm kind of running short on freaking time. Doing all that running back and forth. All right, let's see what we're getting ourselves into. At the very least, before we drop out for the day, because I do have an appointment I got to get to. So unfortunately, I do have a hard cutoff. Just stupid, because we didn't even get to do anything today, except hang out, and that part's pretty cool. Sorry, we're old backseaters. Old backseaters? No, you're good. Didn't do anything. You didn't do. None of you did anything wrong. A Viridian crystal? No way. I'll gladly take that. Those are so pretty. Here we go. The Wrymway. Finally, we made it. Okay. Ooh, some cool art. Wait a minute. Is that Will? Yeah. Need this thing to disappear. Go away. Nope. That's not Will. Not Will. I was like, oh, are those the horns he's got? No, not. Journal of Past Adventures #1. Adventurers, right? Is that what it said? The Worm's Lair, incredible. The legends were true, and we've marked our place among them. We'll prove our worth with unrusted swords and meet the dragon, the good dragon, or so we pray. Gods bless our endeavor. Statue of Baldur.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, answer true. Are you worthy?
I'm freaking worthy.
Poetic nonsense. There is no worm and no savior.
What magic might be at work? Might want to stop to think. Stop. I think the next part is long. Oh, too late. We can probably save midway, right? What magic might be at work here? An Arcana check. And we do have Will's guidance. Ooh, we just barely passed it.
You sense neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
What is this place? I am worthy.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Nice. We're in there like swimwear, baby. All right, let's just take a little peek, huh? A little peek. Yeah, this little peek in the door.
How old is this place?
Sounds like a clock. In there like swimwear, baby. You know it. You know it. You haven't heard that before? Well, glad to add that to your vernacular. I can't remember. Swarming toadstool useful? I think it's alchemy, isn't it? Alchemy ingredient. I guess I could pick it up. Why not? There's no... What? Shrouded? Pardon? What the frick is shrouded over here? Paintings? Huh. Okay. Yeah, that area looks much creepier than when I panned in there earlier. There's a door over here. What is this? I've got a journal thing. Conquer the Wrymway's trials. Ah, okay. So this is the main door, huh? And I'm gonna have to be...
Face my tests. Prove your worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to prove that I can go in there first. And this is interesting too. We've got like a little ghost bridge. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm freaking worthy. I'll prove it to you. I'll do it. But not this time. That's gonna be next time. That's gonna have to be next time because I do have to get to this appointment. So let's go over here. Midwesterners, your funny terms. Will looks so good in that outfit. It does actually look pretty dang good. I'm glad that we had something that was better than what he had, you know? Thanks for nothing, Gale. Thanks for hanging out, Kelt. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for hanging out. Yeah, I do have to run off to a meeting, or not as well. I mean, not a meeting. My meeting is not on Fridays. I have to run off to this appointment in lieu of my meeting. I wonder if we might be able to drop everybody off somewhere, huh? I haven't actually raided anybody in a long time. But, you know what? Let's send you guys on over to Reaper. How's that sound? Does that sound all right? Reaper will understand. I have to dip. But Reaper's got Colt going. Nice. We'll hit up Reaper then. So yeah, it is Friday. It sure is. Yeah, I hope you have a great weekend too. I'm greatly looking forward to it. Friends, please have an amazing rest of your Friday. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you all again on Monday, most likely. So yeah, you can join and die again. Yeah, apparently I died very quickly. So I'm not very good at staying alive in that game, but all right, let me go ahead and type in the raid command. Should have worked. Make sure the icon matches, and it does. All right. Yeah, friends, please. I hope you have the best Friday. I hope you have the best weekend. I myself am looking forward to kind of just I've got some things I gotta get done, but it's mostly just unstructured, which is kind of nice. So hopefully we'll get some relaxation time, and hope you all will as well. But for now, I love y'all. Please take care of yourselves and others. I will see you next week. Enjoy Reaper's Cult of the Lamb, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Bye. And bye to the recording. Bye.